squat at the top, feet towards elbow. Squat other side, feet towards elbow. Sticking back, and doing a little crunch at the top. So did you have a good holiday, good Christmas?
Yeah.
Good.
That was fun. You were traveling or were you here?
We were here. We traveled for Thanksgiving, so we decided to stay here.
Nice.
But my parents will come visit Wednesday. We'll still have class Friday. I canceled all my daytime stuff, but we'll still have class Friday.
I'll be out of town.
Will you? Okay.
Wednesday, yeah.
All right, let's do one more each side. Good. We're going to do a shuffle where we reach. So I'm going to do just like 1, 2, 3, 4, reach to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, reach to the side. Just back and forth. Get the feet moving. Blood flowing.
How old are your kids?
My kids are 9 and 11.
Nice.
They're 4th and 6th grade.
Sweet.
Do one more each side here. Good. We're going to bring it to a reverse lunge with a twist. So keep that reverse lunge, twist towards that back foot, come back to center, and then do the other side. Lunge, twist, back to center. Let's do 2 more sets of these. So 2 more each side. 1 more each side. Good. We're going to stand tall and we're going to rock from our toes back to our heels. Kind of warming up the ankles. We're going to add in some arms. I'm going to do a nice big circle. A little bit of coordination challenge here. Good. Woo. Alright, we're going to switch up the arms. We're going to take it out and across, out and across. So keep in with that heel rock, heel to toe. Good. Alright. We'll quickly go through that one more time, starting with squat, knee to elbow. Hands behind the head. Sit back in the squat, knee towards elbow, and knee towards elbow. We do 4 here. 2 more sets. 1 more set. Okay. Shuffle with that reach. Shuffle, 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 reach. We'll do 1 more here. Okay, back to center, lunge with that twist. Lunge, twist. Back to center, lunge, twist. One more each side. And we're going to do that rock from heel to toes. Warm the ankles. Out and across with the arms. Good. So we're going to be using a ball and dumbbells here today. If you don't happen to have a ball at home already, you're welcome to use like a bench or a chair for some of these. Get creative. I know you will. All right. So our first exercise is going to use just the dumbbells. We're going to be working shoulders, so it'll be a little lighter. We're going to start with a upright row. When I cue my silver sneakers crowd, I say pretend like you're zipping a jacket. We come to the center, arms out to the side. Then we'll come down and we'll do an alternating forward raise. for that. Stand nice and tall. Please dip through the center. Back down. One arm forward. Other arm forward. Keep it going. Zip. And raise. And raise. And zip. Good. And breathe. I love teaching silver sneakers. It's actually like one of my favorite classes. And first of all, they're so funny. Like the other day, they were like, "What size weights are you using?" I was like, 8 pounds. And I tend to go kind of lighter overall there because just because I go hard here. Yeah. And they teach easier there. And they were like, "Wow, you're so strong." Thank you. They are so funny. All right, we got 2 more here. One more. Good. All right. This next one, we're going to be getting some weights for doing bicep curls. Okay. So choose appropriately. They also clap at the end of every class. Really? We'll finish and they clap like I just did a performance. I think it's so funny.
In the movie theater.
Yes. Okay, so this one is going to be 2 parts. It's going to be bicep curls with the arms, and then a lunge with the feet. But we're going to do a center and a wide curl. So at the bottom of my lunge, I'm going to go wide curl, stand, narrow curl or hammer curl, regular curl, and then I'll go back with the other foot for a wide curl, and center regular curl. Okay? All right, see if you can follow along. We reverse lunge, wide curl at the bottom, stand, hammer curl at the top, other leg goes back for a wide curl, narrow curl at the top. Good. Keep it going. Getting double bicep curls today.
After not having worked out in a week.
You're feeling it?
I got my weight way heavier than normal.
Right. No, it's funny. It's like every once in a while, you take a break, you come back and you're like, oh yeah, I'm rested, I'm strong. But most of the time it's like, oh. All right. One more set here. All right. Whew. Done with some weights for a little bit. Gonna be grabbing that ball. This is one where you don't have a ball. You get up with a bench. So we're gonna bring that ball underneath our belly. The easiest way is to come to your knees, lean onto it, and kind of walk the toes out. So what we're gonna be doing here is a leg lift. 2 things can happen with the hands. Well, kind of a spectrum. You can take them all the way to the floor, and then do your lift here. So be alternating one on each side. Or you can bring them up. So now you have to do a little bit more core to lift, okay? You can also do fingertips. Kind of in between. You're like, not holding on for dear life, but I'm still holding on a little bit. Alright. Here we go. So it's going to be a leg lift, tap, leg lift, tap. Good. 10 each side. Good going. Nice control. Over halfway through. Two more sets. One more set. Ooh, nice. Okay. Then we're going to be coming to our mat with the ball. We're going to be doing a ham curl. With a ham curl, I bring my butt so it's at the very edge of the mat so that the ball has some room to do its thing. So ham curls can happen 2 ways. One, with the butt on the ground. Heels dig into the ball, you curl towards the butt, take it back out. 2, you make it more difficult by coming up into a glute bridge, curling from here, okay? That's where I'm gonna be. If you have stability, you're welcome to join me. If not, stay on the ground, all right? So I'm gonna lift up, curl in, and out. Curl in, and out. Good. Halfway through. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. The next thing we're going to do is a skull crusher. You can do your skull crushers on the ground. If you want to add a little bit of instability, I'm going to be doing mine on my ball. Okay. So I'm going to grab my weights for that. Yes, these are the ones I have, so that's what we're going with. So I'm going to have a seat, and then I'm going to roll the ball down my back until it's underneath my shoulders. Just lost my mic, that's okay. Arms come up in the air. We bend and we straighten. So again, this one's going to be done laying on the ground or here on the ball in what we call a reverse table. Nice and controlled. Four more. 3, 2, 1. All right, bring your weights to your chest, but stay right here. Or you can even lay them on your hips. In fact, that's where I'm going to go, my hips. We're going to do some calf raises here. So I come to my toes and down on my heels. Toes and heels. Good. Keep it going. Toes and down. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. All right, then you can sit up and get off of the ball. Woo. We're going to set the weights to the side and then come back to the ball for a second. That's exciting. Tangle? Yeah, I unclipped it. Got it all tangled up. So we're going to be doing a push-up next with the ball. You can also do a push-up no ball if you're still kind of working on that. So there's a couple different ways that this can look and work. The hardest option and the one I am not going to be using, but I'll show it to you in case one of you wants to try it. But this is where you're doing a push-up with your hands on the ball. I'm not even going to do it because I'm pretty sure it's just going to be embarrassing. It's so unstable that as you come down, you have to press back up. What most of us are going to be doing is we're going to be coming and bringing our feet onto the ball. So I'm going to roll myself on out. So my feet are under the ball. And do my push-up here. If you want more stability, you just bring the ball further under your body. You can have it under your hips and be doing a fairly easy push-up, okay? And like I said, you can also do it with no ball. All right, so I'm going to do 10 from here. Down and up. Once you get your 10 in, you can come off of that ball for a second. All right, looks like you could have stayed, but that's okay. Just get off for a second. So we're going to be doing something called a jackknife next. If you don't have a ball at home, this is where you can substitute like a really controlled mountain climber. All right, so what this one looks like is I come back to that position where I've got my feet on the ball. And I'm going to bring my knees under the body and then extend them back out, okay? It's like doing a crunch from a plank. Super fun stuff. All right, here we go. In and out. In and out. For 10. Three more. Once you've done 10, that was my 10th one. Then you can come off the ball for reals. We're gonna have a seat on the ball. We're gonna bring some dumbbells with us for an overhead press. Okay? Sitting on the ball just gives it a tiny bit of instability. Alright. Arms, weights across the shoulder height. Extend up and back down. Up and down. Good. Halfway through. 3 more. 2. 1. Nice. All right. Weights go back to the side, just us and the ball again. All right. For this next one, I'm going to be doing a plank with my forearms on the ball, and I'm going to be adding a knee drive. So ways to make it easier are to cut out the knee drive and just do the plank, or to go do more controlled mountain climbers. It's going to look like this. Forearms on the ball, I come to this plank here, okay? And I'm going to bring my knee intact, okay? Try to maintain that good plank form. Good. Halfway. Got one more set. Good. All right. One more exercise, and we'll take a water break. So, we're going to be laying down on the ground, and you have an option to use the ball or not. For this one, we're going to do a crunch with the legs straight up in the air, then take those legs to the leg lower, okay? If you're using the ball, it goes between the legs here. So I'd be here, I'd do a crunch up, and then I'd lower the legs, bend them at the bottom, and then circle back to the top for another crunch, okay? All right, so lower, back up, crunch, lower, back up, crunch, lower. Good, halfway through. Give me one more. Woo! Okay. Nice job. Grab a sip of water. Take a couple breaths. All right. Now's a great time to switch out weights if you need to. I'm going to grab one more set of dumbbells for myself. All right. So we're just going to do all that again. All right, so starting with the upright row, alternating forward raise. Base the weights off that forward raise. All right, stand tall. Zip, unzip, raise, raise. Keep it going. Up, down, forward, forward. Good. Concentration. Halfway through. Breathe in. You're almost there. One more set. Nice. All right. The next one is double bicep curls with that lunge. So it's a wide curl at the bottom of the lunge, hammer curl at the top, okay? Alternating side of the legs. Here we go. Reverse lunge, wide curl, center, narrow. Reverse lunge, wide, center, narrow. Good. Keep going. One more set. Last one. Woo. All right. Set the weights to the side. Coming and doing, oh, I'm still on mute. Well, come on. I have a low battery. I'm just gonna yell. All right. We are coming to our belly on the ball and doing those leg lifts. So, you can use your hands for stability at the full palm fingertip. Or you can be here, okay? Gonna lift and lift. We do a total of 20, 10 each side. Three more sets. 2, 1. Nice job. All right, hand curls on the ball are up next. So we're laying down, bum towards the end of the mat. You can curl here or you can lift up into bridge, okay? Press those heels into the ball, roll it towards you, and then take it back out. Nice and controlled. Three more. 2, 1. Nice. All right, skull pressures are next. We'll do our skull pressures and then calf raises. So we'll stay there in between. I'm gonna grab my weights and have a seat. Come back. All right. Walk those feet out so you've got your shoulder blades on there. Weights come up. We bend and straighten at the elbows. Halfway. Two. 1. When you're done, put those weights on your hips. Calf raises, up and down. Onto the toes and down. Four more. 3, 2, 1. You're going to want to very carefully roll back up. Set your weights to the side. All right. So these next two, we're going to stay on the ball. First one is going to be push-ups. Unless you're doing them on the floor, then no ball. And then after the push-ups, we'll do the jackknives. That's where you're bringing the knees under the body, okay? So I'm gonna roll out. And I've got my feet under the ball. And do 10 push-ups from here. Down and up. Once you've done all 10, jackknives. Knees come under and out. Under and out. Once you've done your 10, you can come off the ball. Take a few deep breaths. Get ready for a seated overhead press. Okay, so we're grabbing weights, having a seat on the ball. All right, weights up to shoulder height, extend up and down. Good. Three more. One more. Nice. All right, weights go back to the side. Two more exercises, just the ball. Gonna get a little break. All right. This one is the plank with the forearms on the ball. I'm adding that knee drive where I tap the ball with my knee. Okay. That's optional. I'm gonna also just hold a plank. All right, so I'm gonna bring my knee in and knee in. Good, halfway. Two more. One more. Woo. All right. One final exercise, and this is more core. That's where we're going to do that crunch, leg lower. Remember, you can take the ball with you and hold it in between the feet. And if you hate that, you can do it without the ball. All right? Here we go. So the crunch, lower, bend the knees, circle up to the top. Crunch, lower, bend, and circle. Keep it going. I've got four more. Make sure that you're leading from the abs for that crunch. Got two more. One more. All right. Woo. Rest. Grab some water. And catch your breath. So we'll go through this one more time, and then we'll do a time check. We may just finish. If we have extra time, we'll do extra exercises. All right, so take it slow. We're going to do our upright row with an alternating forward raise. All right, stand here. We row and raise. I don't know if you've met my husband. He normally on here on the computer. But every once in a while he'll show up in person. But usually after workout, he can tell when he's like, we had extra time, didn't we? So you just made us do extra exercises, didn't you? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm just so glad he did. We're over halfway, guys. Two more. One more. All right. Locate your weights for those curls. Double curls, remember? Like I remember it's double. All right. So wide curl with the lunge. Lunge, wide curl, hammer curl center. Good. Keep it going. Halfway through. Two more sets. Last one. Woo! Okay. Weights go to the side. All right. We're coming to the ball. Leg lifts from our belly. Remember, you can stabilize yourself with your hands or make it more difficult, okay? Here we go. Lift and lift. 10 each side. Three more sets. Two. One more set. Nice. Hand curls will be next. So we're coming and laying down on our back. Feet on the ball. Pulling in and out. All right. Lift up if you're doing that. Curl in and out. Over halfway. Three more. Two. One. Rest. Woo. Gently pull yourself up. All right, 2 in a row from a reverse table. Skull crushers, and then the calf raises. So grab some weights for that. Woo, my back ball. All right, so have a seat. Walk those feet out till the balls are under the shoulders. Arms come up. We bend and straighten. Really watch that your arms are tracking the same speed on this third set as we're tired. Over halfway. 2 more sets. 1 more set. All right, I'm going to take my weights into my hips, and do my calf raises, so up and down. This is our final set. We're going to do 20 of them, okay? Hang in here. That's double what we did all the other times. Halfway. Five more. 3, 2, 1. Carefully sit up and return those weights to the side. All right. Next one is the push-ups and the jackknives. I tend to really just power through my push-ups, so I'll get a little extra time at the end before we move on. But once you're done with your push-ups, go straight into your jackknives. So I'll give extra time after the jackknives, okay? All right. 10 push-ups, 10 jackknives, and I didn't check my shirt. Feel free to get going. There we go. All right, down and up. Once you're done with those, jackknives, double knees under. You've done all 10. Breather. This is where I'll give extra time. Em and I are so in sync. But I'm going to assume that those of you at home are slower than us. That's the other feedback I get from Noel. You go too fast. Okay, well, can't see. We have the adjustable dumbbells at home.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it just takes some extra time to switch them out.
Yeah.
All right, seated overhead press. So I'm going to have a seat on the ball and do some overhead presses. That'll be fun. Final set though. All right, sit tall. Raise the shoulders. Take it up and down. Good. Over halfway. 2 more. 1 more. Woo! All right. 2 more core focus exercises. Plank with optional knee drive, and then the crunch with the leg lower. All right. Coming to that plank. Forearms on the ball. Optional knee drive. In and back. Halfway. Two more sets. 1 more. Woo! All right. Leg lower, well, crunch, then leg lower for 10. Pull out back sip of water. Try and really control the down, pressing that low back to the floor. Over halfway. Got 3 more. Got 1 more. All right, then grab a drink. Woo. breaths. All right, we have time for a balance challenge. So if you think about when we do a bird dogs is when we're on all fours, right? You get opposite arm, opposite leg out. We're gonna see if we can take that to the ball. Maybe you're thinking, no way, Jose. Feel free to just do bird dogs on the mat. Okay? So, if you're doing it with the ball, I'm gonna bring it and kind of bring it underneath my belly. Come to my fingertips, okay? And I'm gonna raise opposite arm, opposite leg, come back to center, and do that other side. Very carefully in control. Good. We're going to see if we can do a set of 10. I've got a set of 2 to go. You may have similar, you may have more or less. When you're done, we're going to start stretching, and we're going to use our ball for a couple of these. So we're going to do a child's pose, but I'm going to do it with my ball. So my hands are here, and I sit back, and I stretch. So I can turn to like the side. Alright, we're going to do another one with the ball. This one we're going to basically be draping ourselves on it like a wet rag. So I'm going to have a seat. I'm going to roll out and then drape myself here like this, okay? You're going to feel big open in the chest. And you can roll the ball around the back, okay? Kind of feeling spots where it can stretch it out. Just kind of forward and back. And then we're going to slowly sit back up. We're going to take one leg out. This can also be done seated if you want more stability. And we're going to hinge forward and reach down this leg, even grabbing the toe if you can. We'll sit tall, do that other side. Leg comes out, hinge forward. If you want to grab for that toe, you can. And sit up. Alright, so we're going to do some hip circles next. I take my feet out wide. Just kind of make sure I'm centered here. And I'm just going to start circling like I'm hula hooping, I suppose, right? Just loosening up. Alright, take it the other direction. One more. We're going to stand up with that ball. I'm going to take the ball to my fingers. Take my feet a little wide and hinge forward and roll that ball forward until I am having kind of a flat back. You can bend the knees, but I'm getting a stretch through my legs, through my arms. toe my feet closer together. So they're about hip width apart now. And then I'm going to cross one over the top and come back to this position. I'm going to uncross and cross that other one over the top. I'm going to stand up, uncrossing legs. Take my feet quite wide. Balls here between my legs. And take one hand, take it over to the side, cross the body, hand on my thigh for support. Getting a stretch through my abductor here. Adductor. Then we'll come to that other side. So I roll the ball over here between these fingertips. Lunge. And reach. And stand it up. We can tuck that ball over to the side. All right, I'm going to come to downward dog. All right, so I'm going to walk my hands out till I'm here. I'm going to pedal my heels. So one heel comes towards the floor and then the other. One and then the other. Press both heels towards the floor. Feel the stretch to the calves, to the hamstrings, to the hips. And breathe. All right, come down to your knees. We're going to thread the needle, okay? So I take my arm, bring it through here. Lean as much or as little into it as feels good. Let's come to center and do that other side. Take this arm through. Lean as much or as little into it as feels good. And come back to center. We're going to lay down on our backs, okay? We're going to take one leg straight out, bend the other one. And we're going to take this opposite hand, grab that knee, gently pull it across the body while the other arm lays out to the side. Bring this knee back to center. Let's do that other side. This knee bends. We take the opposite hand, grab it, gently pull across the body. Other arm lays out to the side. Bring this knee back to center. Bring that other one up. We're going to do figure four, okay? So we're going to cross ankle over opposite thigh. Hands grab that bottom leg and gently pull. release, do that other side. Cross this ankle over this side. Grab that bottom leg and gently pull. Let's release. Bring the feet to the floor. Grab the backs of your legs and sit up. Okay. Find a comfortable way to sit. We're going to stretch the triceps. We're going to bring an elbow towards the ceiling. Grab that elbow and gently pull while you sit nice and tall. Let's do that other side. Release. Grab this elbow. Gently pull. Release. We're going to bring the hands together, coming diagonally out of our hips, and just raise the chest. We're going to sit tall again. Bring the hands in front, interlace them, press the palms away. Round the shoulders and look towards the floor. And we're going to sit tall, reaching the arms overhead. Release, roll the wrists as we come down. Roll them the other direction. Take it out. We'll do 2 breaths, okay? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. All right. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being here, guys.